Welcome to the SEC update of the 2008 proxy season post-mortem.
This was a case of a last-minute shoot. The director of training was out of town, so I had to do all the production. Lights, camera, sound, and I served as the director. We had no script for the teleprompter, but I was able to mirror image the PowerPoint and project that onto the prompter as a help to the talent. This made her look straight at the camera, though speaking extemporaneously.
Full set delivery option, notice only option, or a combination of the two.
I think what people have started to realize in the discovery world is it's started to mature.
This speaker was dynamic and photogenic, but pauses and uhs required editing out. Often, I would keep the video frames going and reduce the volume to 0. I'll mark examples with a lens flare.
Electronic process with email and the like, people are starting to recognize that, there are better ways to do this. And, if you're having to respond to a lot of multiple litigation in a year, and you're having to do this repetitively, it would probably make some sense to adopt some standards and some protocols in the way that you handle it.
The SEC was created in 1934, 5 years after the stock market crash of 1929, which was, of course,
This is a case of an extremely knowledgeable person speaking off the top of his head. The graphics helped, but the talent was speaking unscripted, which means he had long pauses as he thought of what to say. I edited out many of the pauses, which made the final result a little jerky, but that was a lot better than boring. This great clip I got from an online library.
The question was, of course, what should that role be? And it was highly controversial.
Phil, it's always great to visit with you. We've been doing business.
The challenge this time was the lighting, which had to be moved between the takes, which made the lighting different for one person compared to the other. We decided, given our budget, it wasn't worth a retake.
We feel will really help you rise to the level to meet these challenges currently put on all publicly held companies head on.
By looking at this map, you'll see that we have the scale to help large international firms as well as provide...
You'll notice in this case that the talent is looking not only at the camera but at other locations around the room, assuming that he is presenting to a large group. A big challenge here was to keep the talent's gestures from invading the space of the small screen's overlay. Sometimes I let it happen, at other times I went full screen to hide it.
In products and services stand our people. Our people truly offer the experience, service, and deep expertise in the areas of investment management documents that affect your daily business.
Hello?
Good morning, Phil. Jim Martin with...
In this case, I had to add the sound effects of dialing, ringing, and the occasional over-the-line caller's voice to the live soundtrack.
The SEC continues to place on your team related to the preparation of your annual and quarterly reports.
And it's not getting any easier.
Right, I understand. With the increased complexity around reporting, tighter deadlines, and now the pending XBRL mandate, I know that your staff...
The switches back and forth had to be so fast that for most of the transitions, only a simple cut seemed appropriate.
Well, traditionally, we send the document to you for conversion and filing. Are you telling me that now you're in a position to offer an end-to-end solution to help me?
Exactly. From the first drafts, your compliance documents, all the way through to the XBRL tagging, Edgar filing, and printing.
That's very interesting, Jim.